the lady on the floor. She's got bleeding from mouth, from nose, on the face. She calling her Jo, but I don't know who is she. But then afterward we find out she's a MP from here.
The day after the murder of Labour MP Jo Cox, she was shot and stabbed just over here. The investigation is ongoing. We don't know that much about the man who's been arrested, a man called Thomas Mair. What we do know is he has a history of mental illness and also an interest in the far right. The media has kind of descended on the town, kind of taken over this area. There's a vigil just over here. We've seen people putting down flowers. It's quite a heavy police presence still.
We saw a crowd of people running down the street, Market Street, screaming and shouting. I got out, walked down towards the library, and I saw a man with a baseball cap, white baseball cap, and he was very violent. We thought that somebody's having an argument with somebody else, you know, two lads or a man and a wife or something. And I saw him pulling a gun out of his bag. Gun was an old-fashioned one. He looked like a makeshift one.
What did he do after he pulled out the gun? What happened then?
He pulled out the gun and fired the first shot. When he fires the first shot, people scattered. When they scattered, we ran back to the restaurant. We heard the second shot, and then we waited. We were very scared. It's a big question mark over why a bright, outgoing, talented, and I repeat, talented politician with an impact even on issues internationally, like Syria, like slavery, like corruption, be killed.
Did you know Jo?
Yeah, I've known Jo since she became an MP for our...
And what was she like as an MP around here?
Rich, fantastic. Whatever the issue, if somebody asked her to help, she would help. She was vibrant, she was enthusiastic, mother of two. She was just such a lovely person.
It's a real shame.
It's just very, very sad that somebody can just walk in to a small, friendly, tight community and just take somebody out like that. And presumably it's political. Politics shouldn't take a life. It's...
Why do you think that it's political?
Presumably because he targeted her, and according to eyewitnesses, he'd been lurking about for a while before. He stabbed her, and then she hit the deck. And as far as I'm aware then, a gentleman tried to help. He got stabbed, and then he stood back and shot her. But I was told last evening he shot her 3 times in the head.
How has that affected the community here in Birstall?
It's awful. It was scary while he was on the run because people were thinking, what if he's hiding and he's got a gun? It'll be a long, long time before we ever recover from this.
If we truly want to honour Jo, then what we should do is recognise that her values, service, community, tolerance, the values she lived by and worked by, those are the values that we need to redouble in our national life in the months and in the years to come.